So I'm Andreas Haug, co-founder and managing partner of e.ventures. We are a global investment team, some 600 million under management. We invest out of 5 dedicated funds, one in Asia, our core fund in the US, out of our San Francisco office, in Europe. In Brazil we just launched a fund, and we are investing in Russia with a dedicated Russian and CEE fund. Well, it's been a great conference so far. There's a lot of energy, there are a lot of talent, a lot of good companies around. We are impressed by, the kind of hospitality Victoria and his team has presented so far. It's been very, very impressive. We met a lot of interesting people, and I think it's been a great conference, proving that there's really the inflection point now in the CEE countries to become a major player in the digital business landscape. What I like most, as I said, I like most the entrepreneurial spirit of this conference. A lot of young, talented, ambitious people who have great ideas and who are open now to really take advantage of the chances the digital business world offers. And that's most impressive, and there's a lot of positive energy going around, and I think the environment, overall environment here is now very good to really get the market started. The talent, as I said, the talent of very good technicians. There's a very qualified young generation coming from good universities and now are willing really to become entrepreneurs. It's a booming market in terms of internet penetration, as well as the overall development of the economies prove that there's a huge market potential which we would like to attack. Our investment criteria, so first of all, and I mean that sounds very stupid and simple, but we really look at the people, because great companies are done by great entrepreneurs, and if you look at the very successful companies, what they all have in common, they all have a great entrepreneur. And so for us, the team, the entrepreneur himself, and how the skills of the team are designed are most important for us. Secondly, we look at the market size, because as a venture capitalist, we really look at developing big companies, and big companies require a big market. So the market potential for business models are very important for us. And lastly, we look at the business models, because in our experience, they change over the time, and a great team in a good market will always develop a very successful business model, even if it's different from what they have started first. For us, success stories, we've been investing in the CEE since 2008, so it's been quite a long time. We came to the CEE when everybody else left because of the financial crisis. And so we had the opportunity to take advantage of a good entrepreneur landscape. Our success stories are, for example, Darbury. It's the Groupon of Russia. We more or less incorporated, seeded the company, which was then sold to Groupon a couple of months after it was started. Then we were first-time investors in Zabato. That's the leading shoe fashion platform in in Russia, which was sold early this year to Ozon. The team did a great job. It was a very successful company, and we invested in them. And we are very happy to be investors in nginx. nginx is a great company running the most reliable web service. It's a single Russian technician who has initially started the company, and now it belongs to the more or less 3 largest web server platforms, covering more than 70 million of websites among Zynga, Facebook, and the real big high traffic websites. So that's a huge success story. And also Merchantry, a company from Russia, incorporated in Novosibirsk with 150 developers, and we brought them to the US and now back to Europe, and they are developing quite well. They do the third marketplaces for Amazon and Tesco and so on. So it's a great company, great entrepreneurs. So I think it's a booming market. It's right at the inflection point right now. It is the right time for an early stage investor to be here and to help the companies with know-how and financial support to take advantage of the potential. So we will be focusing on this market. put more emphasis on it, and we have a dedicated team on the ground all the time, and we are looking to a lot of entrepreneurs, and we are seeking another, success story. So if you would like to get money from VCs from the Western world, you have to adapt to their style of communication. And I think some of the very talented entrepreneurs and startup companies have a problem to express themselves, to present them in a way that VCs from Western Europe or from the US can understand them. So it's a language question, but it's also the style of presentation. So there's sometimes a communication barrier to really communicate what kind of great product and team is on the ground. Then a lot of entrepreneurs don't really look at how big is the market, how relevant is the solution I have, and sometimes they focus more on a feature than a business model. Yeah, and so they're not really looking at what is the potential of the entire business model and where it can get, and is it because of the size really a case for a venture capitalist, or is it better a case which I grow step by step, internally financed by little projects I do and grow step by step. So that's I think the most relevant aspects to it. Well, thank you very much.